A cheerful heart is good medicine. That's biblical. So let's keep it light. Let's keep it light. Let's keep it light for a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the BCC cautiously presents the archetype of some very regrettable villains throughout history, a real menace to society. Please welcome to the pulpit, Haman the Agagite.
Thank you. Most people hear my name and think, oh, it's Haman, the villain in almost every Purim play for the last 25 centuries, and still going strong. To be honest, I am not entirely thrilled to be here. But I am in the Bible, am I not? I figure I can at least try to explain my, let's call it my career transition from government official to cautionary tale. Maybe someone will learn a lesson or something. Besides, I'm literally the reason kids get to eat triangle cookies and make noise in synagogue once a year. So there's that. I had risen to the top, right-hand man to King Xerxes. But then there's this one guy, Mordecai, Jewish fellow, sits by the palace gate, absolutely refuses to bow down to me. There's always that one person just standing there. It's like when everyone's clapping and one person has their arms crossed. It throws off the whole vibe. I tried everything. I walked by multiple times a day. I cleared my throat loudly. I even tried the slow-motion dramatic entrance. Nothing. Now, a normal person might think, okay, one guy won't bow. I'll live. But did I choose the rational response? Oh no, I went straight to genocide.
Well, I mean, in my defense... Actually, no. There is no defense. None. Anyway,
the king doesn't even ask who these people are. He just hands me his signet ring like, sure, sounds good, handle it. What kind of management style is that? The man handed me executive power like it was a free sample at the marketplace. He was a bit flaky, so I draft a piece of hate propaganda thinly disguised as an executive order, instructing that the people rise up and kill and plunder the Jews. A hint of mixed motives there. Meanwhile, Queen Esther risks her life to invite me and the king to a private banquet. I'm thinking, my star is rising higher and higher. Even Queen Esther wants to have dinner with me. I'm walking around telling everyone, the queen invited me to dinner. Just me, her, and the king. We're practically best friends now. My wife was like, you go, honey. We're really moving on up. The banquet was great. The king really knew how to party, and Queen Esther was really easy on the eyes. What's not to like? Good times. I leave the palace really excited about the future, but then, right there, at the gates is that Mordecai. Instant buzzkill. Back at my place, and after a few more drinks, my wife Zeresh and my friends suggest that I should stop stressing about Mordecai and just kill him. Yeah, kill him on a 75-foot-high pole. Yeah, great idea. Kill him in the morning. We were birds of a very regrettable feather. That very night, the king can't sleep. So what does he do? He asks someone to read to him from the Royal Chronicles. Not a bedtime story, not poetry, government records. So he binges on the minutes from old meetings and then, plot twist, they read about how Mordecai once saved the king's life by exposing an assassination plot, and he was never rewarded for it. I told you the king was a bit flaky. The king's like, we need to honor this Mordecai guy immediately. And guess who walks in right at that moment, planning to ask permission to hang said Mordecai? Talk about rotten timing. Hey, Haman, my right-hand man. Question. This is someone very special I want to honor. What should I do to such a man? So assuming he must be talking about yours truly, I go all out. Well, your majesty, this person should wear royal robes, ride the king's horse, wear a royal crown, and be led through the city square by a noble prince proclaiming, "This is what is done for the man the king delights to honor." Great idea, Haman. Do exactly that. For Mordecai, and I'm giving you the honor of leading the horse and shouting the proclamations. Could it get any worse? Oh, it could, as I was soon to find out. After that humiliating day, you know what my dear wife and friends had to say? Seems Mordecai is on the rise and the writing is on the wall for you, Haman. Looks like you're going down, old chap. Note to self, get better friends. And maybe couples counseling. So there I am at the second banquet, wondering if life could suck any harder when in the most jaw-dropping, gasp-inducing dramatic reveal, Queen Esther discloses her theretofore well-kept secret. She's Jewish. Mordecai is her cousin's stroke guardian, and that my decree would kill her and her people. What the? Oh, come on. Really? I mean, for real? This guy? Popping up everywhere? He's worse than Droopy. You ever try to cancel a whole people group and find out they have connections all the way to the top? I ended up rising very high, skewered atop the 75-foot-tall pole I had set up for Mordecai. Mordecai ended up getting my job, and Esther got my estate. If it wasn't right there in your Bible, you'd say I was making this all up. The very day meant for Jewish annihilation became a day of celebration. And all those across the Medo-Persian Empire who had intended to kill and plunder the Jews, my 10 sons included, were themselves killed. A word to the wise. These plots to annihilate the Jews are a bad, bad idea. Villains need to get this. Thank you for listening. Good night.
Join us next time when another Bible personality takes to the pulpit to share their personal story. Till then, go in peace, or at least try not to make things worse.
The BCC is recorded in front of a live virtual audience, most of whom managed to stay logged in. The views expressed by tonight's presenter, including any theological inaccuracies, do not necessarily reflect any denominational dogma and are purely for comedic effect. Any resemblance to persons living dead or resurrected is mostly biblical. Haman, 100% not recommended as a role model.